All right, so that's a little bit better. Hopefully, you can see how messy it is because when I'm planning things and creating things and all the things, I papers fly everywhere. I leave them there for a few days and then I finally clean up. But deep breath. Now, bearing in mind, in case you don't know, I am a music production student currently. I may have already mentioned it. I'm not sure if I'm going to mention the name and stick to it because I kind of don't want people trying to find me and doing weird things. So um, I do study online, which is very convenient because I work full time. So on a monthly basis, I'm giving you new songs, new merchandise, whatever I create, that is what I'm going to produce. And this is in response to, as you guys know, I'm coming back. I struggle with that. I'm not really coming back because I'm finally stepping into my purpose and owning it and feeling excited about it. So this is my launch in my new transformation in life, this new stage of my life. um, so it's important to me to be consistent, to consistently put out music, because that's something I didn't do before. But my best self is going to be consistent in creating content and not just creating it, but putting it out there. So much of the time, I would create something and then never release it, not even just a little sample online. So I'm excited. My mind is going everywhere. I could just write everything down, but meh. Um, so um, So it's my mission to make sure that I'm actually dedicating myself to my music, which is why I went back to school in the first place, because I knew that in order to enhance the gift I already have, I need to get a professional education and learn from the best. And these instructors have worked with so many big names. It's crazy. And I get to learn from them and create that network with them. And when I started to personally transform, I started to realize and kind of take a second look at things and think, okay, I'm way too impulsive. I know I'm an Aries, but I really gotta practice more self-control. I gotta mature a lot. And I'm still working on it. And I'm always gonna be a work in progress. But I have to make sure that I do everything the best way possible this time around. And I wanted to go back to school. I started to see the value in school because I got tired of the whole 9 to 5 life. I knew I wanted more money in my life, but I knew I had to figure out what am I going to do and get an education behind it, and start taking that seriously. I started to realize I am a huge late bloomer in every facet of my life. Socially, physically, I was really awkward and ugly duckling when I was in grade school, and then I grew into myself. So eventually, I grew into who I am. Going back to school has been the best thing I've done for myself because it's taught me all the things that I was lacking. It filled up the void of uh, that lack of self discipline, that immaturity of just not doing things the right way. And I knew that I wanted to dedicate the rest of my life to music, so I knew that I had to go to school so that I could actually make it my career. So it's important for me to push out content on a regular basis. Um, but really, that's all going to fall on me. All this is going to fall on me, but I'm saying it's up to me to discipline myself. And school provided me with that discipline and nurtured that discipline. So now I enjoy creating music every day, and even on days where I don't really feel like doing it, once I just open the computer and just start playing with the loops or playing with the keyboard, I'm like, I was tripping again. So this is all that I am meant to do with my life, and I believe that I'm trusting in serendipity because I've had a lot of good fortune in my life, despite everything else. So you are important because you are the ones who get all the good shit behind the scenes, the real, the raw, the ugly, and in between. And you get to access to all of my new songs before everybody else does. You get the first look at all the merchandise. So each song is going to have its own franchise. So it's going to have the single, the t-shirt, the hoodie, because I will be selling my merchandise. I have made my merchandise based off of all my artwork, which you can kind of see in the background, and there's a whole lot more around the room. And I will start to wear it and show it off to you guys. And if you are feeling a little self-conscious after quarantine, that whole quarantine weight, I recommend going up a size or even two in some of the items. But I will specify that. I will let you know what I think because I myself will be wearing it and giving you my opinion and my how I feel in it and everything like that. So, but I'm ready to live my purpose. And I think everything happened for a reason. I don't think there were any mistakes. I think all of that is going to be help me be catapulted into my greatness, and that's all I want moving forward for the rest of my life is to be what I am, and that is a music creator. That's what I do. I'm a singer-songwriter, and it's time for me to really take this seriously. And I just had to go through a little bit of life experience in order to be ready for this moment. So I'm excited to show you everything that I've got going on inside of my mind, all my creative energy, where it's going, audio diaries, diaries like this, documenting my life, talking to you. It's going to be me, completely 100% me, artist to fan directly.